Feeling lost and you cannot stop comparing yourself? Welcome to the 20 crisis. Okay, so this is a kind of like a new video or even a new series that I'm starting to plan on going on. Like, I'm in my mid-20s right now, I'm 24 years old. So I passed through this last year, 2024, when it was like 23 to 24, and I realized that was the worst time of my life. Back then, when I was in Japan in 2023, people used to come to my broadcast and ask like, hey Andy, have you ever passed through the 20 crisis? Or how was it? How did you solve your 20 crisis? And I was like, what is that? Because back then I had no idea how it was to feel lost and lose the size of my goals and objectives. But I passed through that. It took me 2 months to solve this out. I wish I had like listened to some kind of advice instead of like having to solve everything alone. Welcome, my name is Andressa. You can call me Andy Pelo Mundo, and Pelo Mundo means, if you don't know, it means around the world. So right now I'm in South Korea, but I have been to a lot of places and I will be to many places as well. So first of all, what is the 20 crisis, Andy? So actually I searched it out on ChatGPT to help me out like how to explain a better way for you guys to understand. So if you are younger than 20 years old, you're probably gonna pass through that, and if you don't, I'm glad for you. 20 crisis is a period of anxiety, self-doubt, uncertainty that some young adults experience in their mid to late 20s. The key aspects are feeling of being lost or confused about life directions and purpose. Anxiety and stress related to career choices, relationships, and financial situations. Self-doubt and questioning of personal and professional goals. Pressure to achieve success, comparison with peers, that happens a lot. Reevaluation of values and priorities. So the triggers can include graduation from college, I'm going to graduate in 2 months, starting a new career, navigating relationships, facing financial pressures, and feeling of the weight of adult responsibilities. How long does it lasted for me and how was it for me? So it lasted 2 months back in the days. So if you don't know, I live in South Korea and I live in a really competitive society where everyone is also comparing themselves all the time. And age is the most important issue in South Korea. I'm 24 years old. I know it can sound young. For some people it's going to sound, oh my god, you're so old. But here in South Korea, I'm not in that age anymore to be doing what I wanted to do when I was 17 years old. So if you don't know, my dream was to be a K-pop idol, but 24 years old is too old for that. I keep comparing myself with people that are younger than me and more successful than me. And I'm pretty sure like most of the people in South Korea are doing the same. 24 years old, maybe in South Korea eyes, I'm way too old. And I feel like after trying to enter a talent survival show and, I don't know, failing it again for the second time, it was like what triggered me, and it was like, bro, I'm 24 years old, I don't have time anymore for these competitions, so what should I do right now? I'm 24 years old, I'm old, and everyone is doing better than me, they're younger than me. I don't want to go back home. I'm sorry, I love Brazil, I love Brazilian people, but I don't feel like I want to go back. I want to stay here, but I'm lost. So what should I do? So for me it took 2 months and a lot of crying. And I'm sorry to say this, but what really helped me was talking to my mom. I called my mom crying. I'm like, Mom, please help me, I don't know what to do. And that's when she woke me up. And I'm here like to wake you up as well. You are not old. I don't know how old are you right now, if you're 22 in your 20s or even like your early 30s. We are not old. We can always try again. That's the thing that she told me. Okay, Andressa, you can be old in South Korea, but here in Brazil, you're just 24. You're just starting your life. People will spend 10 years in college to only graduate even in their late or mid 30s, and then they're finally starting their lives. You don't really need to stay in South Korea. You can come back to Brazil. We can start something. We can look for something. We can find your passion again. And that's when it clicked for me. I'm not old, and you are not old either. So we can start again, and that's fine. We can start from zero 100% of the times. If you don't know, my mom had her first undergraduate graduation when she was 34. I was already her child. I was going to college with her like with 6 years old. It's never too late to start again. Things I did that might be helpful for you, and it was helpful for me. So the first thing I did after talking to my mom and trying to solve it out and calm down and say, it's okay. It's never too late. Because you keep comparing yourself, that's obvious. But if you think about that, like Barack Obama was president of the United States when he was like in his 30s or 40s, I'm not so sure. And okay, that's not really a good comparison, but anyway, like Trump is in his 60s and he's president. So it's everyone has different stages in life. Everyone has their own time, has their own path. So stop comparing yourself with other people. And if you want to compare yourself to someone, compare to your old you. Because every day is a new day, and every day you can start anew and be someone better. First one, guided meditation. I'm not someone that meditates that well, and every time I try to do, I slept. When someone is guiding you and like close your eyes and be telling you like imagine this or think about this or that, it helps a lot to keep focus and keep track. I search it up online. I'm gonna even put some links on the description here. Guided meditations for finding your way, rediscovering yourself, rediscovering your goal. The second one is find part-time job. The third one, talking to people. The worst thing you can do for yourself is staying in bed all day and crying your misery and staying in bed and doing nothing. Find a part-time job, because every day you wake up, you take off your butt out of the bed and go to find a job and go every day to work and talking to new people, and they're older than you, they're younger than you, everyone has a different path. As I said, when you talk to people, you kinda can understand the world a little bit better, and you're gonna see new insights of life. What is happiness to you is to find a family. Other people is going to be like being the CEO of some company, or even just living a cozy life in a cottage car. We never know. When you get out of her bed and go to work and start talking to the people, things start working out. Because if you stay still, the world stays still. As long as you keep moving, the world will keep moving. When you start to putting yourself out there, you understand how big the world can be. And things start happening as well, because we have the saying that we can meet anyone in this world with 5 handshakes, because you never know who you're talking with. We keep everything inside of our head, and things are just getting worse because we overthink too much. And then we start creating problems that are not there. So when you put it out loud, I've been doing therapy for 2 years, and I know how good it does to talk to people just in general. You don't really need to pay someone to listen to your problems. You can just meet new people, you can just meet your friends and talk things out. So yeah, find a part-time job, because there's already a beginning. It can be something that you don't like, but it's fine. It's part of the process, and it's going to help you in some way in your resume, in your portfolio. You're gonna meet people there that have no idea who they are and or who they know. So keep moving, so the world will keep moving. At least for you. One thing that also can help, but you don't really necessarily need to do that, is a little trip. Can be to your neighborhood city, can be to a different country if you can. When you travel, I did this. I went to Japan and Hong Kong, and it kind of opened my mind to see different horizons. Maybe that's when your part-time job can be helpful, you know, like get that money, make a little bit of pocket money and use that. And the fourth or like 51, like for my witch girls or my wizard boys, I did a tarot reading. I like that, so I did for myself, and it helped me a lot. I don't know if you believe in something. If you do, maybe you can pray to your God, you can pray to yourself. If you believe in nothing, just pray for yourself and do for yourself. The best advice I can give you is to keep moving. Find new people, talk to new people, find your passion again through this guided meditation. If you want to compare to someone, compare to your old self and see how far you have gone, because you can be lost right now, and I'm pretty sure many people are as well, but you can do it. I believe in you, and I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you believe in me, and I'm saying you can do it. Okay, so this is Pelo Mundo, and I hope to see you in the next video. Things will get better, they always do, and every day is a new day to try again. So get your butt out of this bed and go for it.